only chance of survival lies in the hands of Victor Von Doom.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Season 39 of War has concluded. And with that, you're going to see DSVG finished in first place in Platinum 1. But we'll get back to that in a second. Congratulations to GT40, JA, and TCN. First, second, and third. And congratulations to everyone else that finished in top 10 Masters and top 20 Masters. You're going to see a whole lot of different names than what you usually see in the past seasons. SSX, 1NG, Revod. Alright, we're going to get back to that in a minute. Let's go ahead and claim these rewards, these Platinum 1 rewards. That's still not bad. Don't get me wrong, they're still not bad. These are still pretty decent rewards for Platinum 1. We got 1 6-star Nexus that I'm going to claim Science for because I'm trying to get Overseer, Scorpion, Red Hulk. That's pretty much it. Those are the ones that I'm targeting, but there's not a lot of champs that I'm really missing, but those three are the most obvious ones that I want for science class because the other ones that I am missing is kind of duds, so I really don't care about picking them up. But there they are, JA, TCN, and GT40. Where's my crystal? Alright, there it is. Come on, Overseer. Come on, Scorpion. Come on, Red Hulk. Nope. Alright. I guess I'm not going to use Invisible Woman, and Wasp don't need the extra 6, so but this guy does. I mean, eventually I'm going to take him up to rank 3. He's sitting at rank 1 right now because I really don't use him. But in case I decide to make an incursions run, then I am going to want him at rank 3 and SIG 200 to make that more enjoyable. I mean, incursions is not enjoyable, but at least if I could use him to cheese the last couple of rooms, then it'll be worth it. Let me take a look because, alright, I got 10 of those, 10 tier 6 basics, and I got 9 tier 3 alphas. Alright, so I could get that. Alright, let's talk about it, man. Let's get into it. We had a rough season. And when I mean rough, I mean unfair, really. Kabam fucked up from the jump. If you saw my rant video, which was not directed at New Nation because they're the ones who really got screwed over from the very first war that we had of the season. Everything was just downhill from there. I mean, Kabam royally screwed up, and it feels like everybody got jerked off during the whole season. Not everyone, us. GT40 was still doing their thing. JA, TCN, Salty, all of them had, the same kind of matchups that they usually have. But for some reason, going into the first war, we won when we shouldn't have. It was a tie score, 6 death apiece, and we had more time on exploration than New Nation did. So we should not have won that war, but we end up taking the win because Kabam fucked up. And since then, it was just a snowball effect. Since that first one, very repetitive. You know, we fought New Nation twice, Salty twice, JA twice, GT40 twice, TCN twice, and KX9 twice, Salty twice. It's like, yo, there's 20 alliances out there, 20 master alliances. Why are we facing these guys so many times in the same season? It just don't make sense, man. It just don't make sense. That's why you see a whole lot of new names up there on the leaderboards for Masters top 10 and top 20. A lot of those guys face new opponents. They didn't have repetitive alliances that they had to fight over and over again like we did, but it just sucks. I mean, it is what it is. This is the first time DSVG has placed outside of Masters in about 20 seasons. This is about the first time ever, man. It's crazy. But it is what it is. It's just to regroup and hopefully do better next season. I mean, we dropped the ball the last 2 wars of the season because we were pretty standings was good. We was in Masters. We fluctuate between Masters top 10 and then top 20 and then top 10 and then top 20. And at the very end of everything, then Kabam decided to change the scoreboard and drop us into Platinum 1 while giving the credit to New Nation, which they should have done from the very go. From that first war, the easiest solution was, stop everything, reset it, let that one don't count, or give them the points that they deserve, or whatever the case is, because quite honestly, it's a big difference going into the war mentally. Like, look at New Nation. They was in Platinum 1, and their very last war, they finished with a full donut, all 3 BGs. 0 debts, because they knew they had to. If our backs was against the wall like that, we would have come through and won. Not saying that we shouldn't have tried, but it was a little bit more relaxed, and it is what it is. But if we knew that we was fighting for Masters, then we would have fought like hell, and I'm pretty sure we could have secured the wins. At least 1 out of the last 2. I mean, we fought MI Bree, which got docked, which is a whole nother stupid solution revelation by Kabam, because if they got docked, there's a whole lot of alliances that got docked, and for whatever reasons, I don't want to get into it. It's not, it's not my business to put out there. But the point is, if they got docked, we should have been moved up. We should have moved up to Masters if they got docked. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes sense. But that's neither here nor there. As far as DSVG is concerned, they are a great, great, great alliance. And I'm sad to say I'll be stepping away from DSVG. It has nothing to do with this, because I didn't want to leave these guys on this note. I didn't want to leave DSVG in Platinum 1. You know what I mean? I wanted to go out on a high note when we was in Masters or even on the podium, top 3, because we definitely have the manpower and the skill and everything to get there. It's just, we just got to get a little bit more focused. But I say that to say this. I am not going to be in DSVG for the next coming season or at least 2 seasons. It's nothing personal, not against them. I love those guys. I love everybody over there. We have a phenomenal BG, great management, great planners. Everything is well organized. No riffraff, nothing toxic. And to be honest with you, being in a top alliance is very few alliances that I could say that about. A lot of shit go down behind the scenes with these top alliances, but none of the funny business with DSVG. So I say that to say this. I'm moving on because my personal life has changed, and I'm gonna keep it real with you because I consider y'all my friends. All right, all my subscribers, or even if people don't subscribe, if you're watching this, I value your time because you're sharing it with me. I consider you a friend. All right, and I appreciate that. So I'm gonna tell you straight up, it's not to do with where we placed or anything like that. Because even before this whole fiasco happened, like a week before, I already spoke to my officers and the leader hump and my pod mates and everything, and let them know that come February 9th, my work status is going to change. I got a promotion to supervisor, and with that, I got to go to classes and take training and meet with other supervisors to see the rundown and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah at work. So I'm not going to be able to jump on and plan with my pod mates and my lane partners and stuff like that at least 3 hours into war, when after war starts. So that's a no. That's not going to cut it. And then I'm not going to be available for the last 3-4 hours the next day when war's ending, and it's just too much. It has too much friction in my schedule with work and war and stuff like that. So I'm gonna have to step back and go to a semi-retired alliance for the next 2 seasons. After I pass my provisional state and I become permanent supervisor, then I'm able to make my own schedule, and then I'll be able to hop back in. So until then, I gotta lay low and join a semi-retired alliance. That way I can still participate in some wars and AQ and stuff like that. Probably map 5 or something like that. Something that doesn't require so much time and effort. So that's an opportunity for you guys. If you're watching this and you feel like you have what it takes to compete, just hit up one of the officers, all right? They're a cool, easygoing, normal bunch of guys, man. And they're really dope. All right? Reach out to Hub. Reach out to Law B. Reach out to Solar. Any one of those guys can help you out, man. Munash. I'm sure you guys know Munash. Law B. All those guys are really cool and easygoing. They'll tell you straight up and keep it real with you. So if you think you have what it takes, and consider applying. All right, they're top 50. Last week was top 50 AQ. Usually top 10 in war. Score pretty good in BGs. So all around great group of guys, great alliance. And yeah, reach out to one of those guys if you're interested. All right. But until then, I'll be low key, man. You still expect videos from me. I'll put out whatever videos I can. That's another thing. If you're wondering where the rest of the war videos for the last 3-4 wars, I didn't put out anything because it was the same freaking alliances that we faced. It's the same alliances that we faced, guys. Just look at my first 8 wars or whatever I uploaded, and it's there because it's the same alliances with the same defense and everything. I didn't even bother with it because I was like, yo, I'm just making the same video I made a couple days or a couple weeks ago. But yeah, but that's gonna do it, man. I don't want to make this video longer than it has to be. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you're watching this video or watching my video for the first time, please consider hitting that subscribe button, hitting the like button, leaving a comment. All that stuff really helps me out. And that's gonna do it for me. All right, I'll catch you in the next one. Be safe, stay blessed, peace out.